My role on LittleBigPlanet was to design the levels on paper and then take it through to designing it actually on the computer. And this was to make sure that it was fun to play and ultimately that it worked and that people wouldn't get stuck. Okay, so the very first thing we do is we all get together. As you can see here, we end up with sort of a brief of what we're going to be talking about. This starts off, so we all get together as a group, and this will be the topic that we're going to be talking about, and it'll be the small items that we're going to be discussing about the game. From this, we make lots and lots of post-it notes. We just blatter ideas down, put loads and loads of things. They may be thrown away later on, but it's just good to get all those ideas out. Sometimes we come back to them a lot later. Once we've finished the post-it notes, we move on to the paper design. So you can see here, I've got a lot of different paper designs. Sometimes it'll be a whole level, or like this, it'll just be a small section of the level that you want to explore in greater detail. Once we've worked through our rough designs and played them and made sure that we've got them as best we can be, they'll be passed over to the artists and made to look a bit more like something that you'd see in the final game. So here, this is one of the Orient levels that I worked on. And as you can see, we've got the individual sections. So you play through here, you come up to this room. This room is a kind of a hub, so you always come back here, but you can come out to each of these levels, and in each of these, there's a little game that you can play, and it shows you how to complete a puzzle down here. So as you can see, it's kind of the whole flow overall, but it's still got its nice distinct little sections. Okay, so when we're thinking of the gameplay elements, normally you'll come up with a whole bunch of little things, just little, we call them mechanics, little things that you want the player to do. And once you've got all these ideas, you trim them down, you sort of have a look and see which ones fit the theme. Then, you look at them all together and you get a feel for the flow, you get a feel for which ones should go at the start, perhaps the easier ones, and then you step it through so that they become harder, more challenging, and just try to make sure it flows as a whole piece. When you're designing a level, whether it's on paper or whether you're actually just going straight in and making it, you need to make sure that you leave clues for people. When you make your level, you know where you're supposed to be going and you know what you're supposed to be doing. Other people need a lot more clues. It doesn't matter if you think you're being really obvious about it. People will be more frustrated by not knowing where they're going or what they're doing than they will be by having a great big arrow, pointing, saying this way, go this way. People are fine with that, and don't worry about really taking people by the hand and dragging them through.